What's up everybody? You clicked on the video, you know what it's about. Today I'm doing a full tour of my Forever World. And to be specific, this is my Forever World that I've been playing for 3 years now. You could see that it's at 2,144 days. I play on this almost every day. And as you can see, we're very close to spawn. I don't want to fly all the way to 0, but we're close to spawn. And once you go this way, is my base. I'm gonna look down so I don't spoil the whole entire thing. But as you could see, this is my base. This actually used to be a village, a savannah village, and this used to be a little 3x3 village house. And on the first day, I came here, stole the bed, and went to sleep. But I just started expanding, and eventually it turned into all of this. And there's a lot of terraforming involved. First, let's give a tour of my mini base right here. So we have this, I wrote in this book, here's my dog. And for some reason I went down, but there's a little farm, I guess. I don't really know what I was thinking, but I haven't really upgraded this base. And once you mine in here, there's this. I wasn't thinking, but I put my first mine in my base. And then I eventually created a different mine. But that's basically my basement. This is my jukebox, my backyard. I have a regular horse and a zombie horse with both diamond armor. My second, a wolf, a llama. I have a lot of pets. And obviously you could see there's a lot of days. I've collected so much over the years of playing this world. I have full carbon armor, leather once you go behind this painting, and I already beated the game, but yeah, I still live here. But once you go down here, this is like my second basement, all my utilities, a third bed, armor, full chainmail, I have an enchanting table, all my chests are pretty much full, a second cat, and all my chests are full. These are like, I guess, they're sort of organized. This is like redstone, a whole bunch of stone. This is building blocks. This is also building blocks. And this is the only one that's really organized. It's all of my ores and such. It's like all the good stuff. And if we go and get my ender chest, there's a whole bunch of stuff like totems, fireworks, ender pearls, a whole bunch of stuff. And currently, I'm wearing diamond armor. I have a full set. But if we look in here, I have a full set of netherite armor, a second pair. But this is a single player world, so I don't really need netherite unless I'm fighting the wither. Speaking of fighting the wither, I haven't fought the wither yet, because the bedrock wither is much harder than Java wither. So I do not have a beacon. I also have a second pickaxe, all of my stuff. You could pause the video to see my inventory if you want. I don't know why you would want to. This is my bundle. That compass, it's a lodestone compass, so it connects to here, and if you have a Forever World, you need this. It connects to here, so if I'm far away from my base, I know how to get back. This is one of my second builds. I really like how it came out with using brick. It was a farm. I have farming stuff in here. Chickens, cows, sheep, and pig. And you could also see here was my farm, but as I played this world more, I needed more food. So I made a second farm right here. I'll tell you why that mountain's there in a second. But this was, I think, the third build I made, but I decorated it outside a little bit and I went down. And I honestly hate how I use savannah logs, but since I'm in a savannah biome, this is already a savannah village, or was at least. I just had it, so I used it. I hate savannah, how it looks. These stairs to get down easily anyway. This is like I built this wasn't already here. And you can see a ladder, but it just goes down. But you see I have my first farm, I also made a sugarcane farm. This is like a boating dock, I guess. And this is like a watchtower. I really like how it came out. And it was my first like big build, other than my house and all that other stuff. But I really like how it came out so far. And yeah, you could go up here with the trapdoors. There's a chest full of bows and arrows. And you can actually get a view from here. A whole bunch of stuff. But if we go over here, I connected this with a pathway, some walls, and this is my first nether portal. I decorated it. I think it turned out pretty nice. It's like a ruined nether portal, but instead of being ruined, it's fully built. So yeah, it's like the nether is coming to the overworld. I built this myself. And if we go back over here, I forgot I had an elytra. This is a little lake and a little campfire. I heard that if you put a hay bale under it, it goes higher, the smoke, so I did that, if you could see. And I really like how it came out. I like how a lot of this stuff came out. If you go up here, start expanding more, and a lot of my farms are over here. Like dripstone, lava, villager, cobblestone. I don't really use this one. Cow, sugarcane, sand farm. Look at how much sand this is. I've only ever used this once and it lagged down my world. This isn't automatic. This was meant to be a farm, but it broke. Bone meal, bees, I designed it myself. It doesn't work that well. I just shear this when I need it. Bamboo, not automatic. If we go up here, if you go down, I decorated it a little bit, but if you go down, it actually connects to a zombie farm. I stopped using it because eventually I built an Enderman farm, but it goes down to a zombie farm. But yeah, I didn't really decorate it inside. Made it look like a cemetery or a gravestone since they're zombies, but that's just a little thing. And as you can see, if we go back to my original base, we have this. Now these signs, the direction that it's pointing in is what is over there. And there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't want to show you, but yeah, and this is just extra storage. I have a lot of stone, and in case any bad guys come by, this guy that I spawned in myself will kill them. And if I hit him, because I created him myself, he doesn't hit me back. He's like my bodyguard. And if we come out from my base and go over here where we were, there's another one right here. Again, it leads in the direction where you want to go. Donkey Kong. Very original name. I have another one right here. It's a little beat up, but that's okay. And this is my Steve. If you didn't already guess, this is actually currently my profile picture. It's Steve with his dog in the background and Minecraft. This, I did see a tutorial on how to build the actual Minecraft sign, but how it looks like dirt, like a dirt block, that was all me. I did it all myself, texturing and everything, and I think it looks really good. And a whole wraparound. We go over here. I didn't really know what I was doing, kind of just freestyling there. But I have a pumpkin farm here, I guess. There's a sign that says pumpkin farm. And if we go up here, again, just freestyling. Just goes around the tree, nothing much. Furnace, chest with nothing in it. And a whole bunch of this. Yeah, just freestyling. And then my first happy ghast. I love cyan because my shield even has cyan. My bundle has cyan, so I did this cyan. I also made a second one of this. I wanted to see if I can improve, but I like the first one better, honestly. but this isn't much different. Besides this has that. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's just a trapdoor. And same thing with this one. And oop. As you could see, there's another one here. Leads you places, not much. And this is my villager trading hall. First, I built this. It took a while to transport the villagers from over there. It took a while. But I realized after I built this, I needed more, but I couldn't just extend it. So I built this. It doesn't really look that good, but whatever. It's fine. But all these villagers are very useful. My sugarcane farm, I extended it. And then I built this turtle farm very early, but it just never ever worked. I want to get a turtle helmet. This is an automatic fishing farm. I just sit there and it fishes for me. This is my Nautilus when it first came out with some Nautilus armor. This is a fishing dock with my boat. And that is actually a conduit. Not a lot of people know about this, but I do. And yeah, this is like my little ocean area, I guess you could say. But I wanted more space to expand building, so I wanted to build over here in Iron Farm, because the tutorial said it couldn't be too close to a villager farm, so I decided to go over there. And I had to keep crossing this lake, and it was really annoying, so I built this bridge, and this bridge came out so good. To this day, it's one of my favorite builds. I love it. I love how it came out. And once I came over here, I built a lot of stuff over here, like this connecting to that. If you go up here, instead of a ladder, I have this. And it's a little tree house. The bed is even green, so it blends in. Have this. Extended it. It's not much. I just built it because I was bored. You have a lot of free time in this world. And I built this little bunker. Minecraft is meant to be creative, so I built this little bunker. Like, I don't know. Again, just bored, wanting to build something small. Doesn't have a purpose. Just there. And then, once we go this way, there is a piggy. There's a pig with actually a saddle, and right here is the stick on a carrot. A carrot on a stick. And I like this. I saw a little short on how to make it, and I added my own twist. I even added a cyan bed. But, a lot of my other big farms are over here. Like, this is a creeper farm, nothing much about it. I'm not gonna go up there. This, I actually decorated this one. I love how it came out. Around here is poppies that you get from killing the iron golems. And there's pathways for decoration and to make sure they don't spawn again. There's glass just because I like seeing. Fences, decorated it. If you go under here to AFK, there is obviously kittens, I guess, because they also spawn. But a whole bunch of iron. I do this so none of the poppies get through, even though there isn't poppies currently. I don't really need iron anymore. But if we go over there, that is my totem farm. And that is a drown farm used for tridents and such. And I guess rotten flesh. If we go over here, it's like a foresty part. I know this doesn't make sense, but it has that name, so it's upside down. If I splash a invisibility potion on this, this will be invisible, but the sword will be in the stone, and it'll look kind of cool and mystical, like the sword in the stone. And this pathway is kind of just like this. But if you could see right here, there's a little level. There's a little level. There's a little lever, and if we flick that, kind of hard. This opens. Now we can just close it back up. And it's a little, like, hut. I saw a video once on it. Thought it was cool. And I could just get out like this. And that's that. And this stuff is for my friends when they join my world. They haven't yet, but this stuff can be shared by them. Whole bunch of loot. It's just stuff for my friends. I have the same thing in each of their things. These are like rules. Yeah, stuff for when they first join, just like a starter kit. And if you remember the iron golem from in front of my base, that's actually the second one. The first one that I spawned in died to killing mobs, and I made a little thing for him. I will miss him greatly. And that's pretty much it. There's a few other things, but one thing I do want to show is that if we go over here, there is a gold farm and a tree farm, which I don't use that much, but just wanted to include it in the tour. And finally, the last thing I would want to show you is the way to the stronghold. I did defeat the Ender Dragon, so I obviously have a way to the stronghold, and I did make a Enderman farm because it's the best XP source in the game. It is over here. That's my first XP farm. Definitely not the best. If I go over here, somewhere, there's this, because what's actually faster than a elytra is an ice boating rink, and I wanted to make one, but I didn't know what to make it to. Or where. So I decided the stronghold, because even with an elytra it takes a while to get there. This leads to the stronghold. And if I were to fly to the stronghold, and here is where the stronghold is meant to be. If you didn't know, that strongholds are most of the time under villages in Bedrock Edition. So this is, I decorated it a little bit. This is just a way to the end portal frame right there. Pretty cool, I guess. There's an Enderman farm, but I haven't transformed the end, I guess you could say. Even though I want to do that, is a future project in mind. But I have a lot more plans, and as you can see, there's a mountain behind my house. And I've terraformed so much. I'll link the seed in the comments. Maybe it's a little different since I started it 3 years ago and Minecraft has updated. But as I know, it's the same from when I first made this world. And there's a huge mountain of where my base is right now. But I've mined so much of it out, so I'm gonna just mine it all out and make a big base with storage and all of that, which is why my base is so little now, but it'll be better. And if we fly over here, there's one last thing I want to show you. Now, I watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, and a lot of them have collected like every rare item in the game or something. And I sort of did that, and I made a museum, but not that many rare items that I have. If we go inside, I have a lot of deep slate coal, which is really rare, and this stuff, I have a lot of it. Every ore, this isn't really that valuable. Every armor trim that I have so far. This stuff, not that rare. This, and this. Yeah, it's a little museum. It's like a coliseum. Yeah, it's not really, but I took inspiration. Doesn't really look like it. But I like how it came out, and that's the last thing in my world that I have to show you. Comment if you want a part 2 in the future, because I'm playing this world forever, as you could tell. and I make a lot of new projects a lot of the time. So subscribe if you want to see more of my content, and comment if you want a part 2 soon. Bye. Thank you. Subscribe.